Collar. On. Sauce. Gone. Go!
As you approach the unsmiling Magister, Ifan catches your arm and speaks to you with some urgency.
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
Farewell, my furry friend.
As you approach the unsmiling Magister,
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns whiter than snow as he hands a note to Ifan with shaking hands.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just don't! All right.
Ifan walks back to you, leaving the quivering wreck of a Magister behind. When he catches your eye, he winks. Ifan catches you looking over at him. He raises his eyebrows.
What? Oh, it's just practice. All in the way you set your jaw, lad. I'll teach you someday. I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. Being a little impolite seemed the least bad option. That's about the size of it for me, all right. And now that we agree, shall we agree to keep moving?
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the Magister, Ifan marks a spot on your map and looks out to the far horizon.
Leave me. Go. Get away. Get back. At least wait till I've croaked my last, if you want to study me.
She groans in pain, refusing or unable to acknowledge you. The old dog whimpers sadly, sniffing your hand. The old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh. The tip of his tail starts to wag.
It's no use anyway.
The dog tentatively sniffs the offering, then grabs it between its teeth and swallows it.
You're nice. Emmy would have loved you. She was my mate for the last 7, carry the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her. Nope, haven't smelled her either. She was real bright, you know. Had the best sniffer you've ever seen. I guess that's why they wanted her, and not me. Say, let me show you something. Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. I think I love you. Key? What key? Oh, the key! The Magister who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. Did someone say Emmy? If you find out where it leads, if you see Emmy, tell her I miss her. Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible. Like lots and lots and lots and lots and... lots and lots of dogs, and also a little like dead people. He dragged her into the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her.
Good find.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights out, like him, living coward.
He smacks your hand away, refusing the potion.
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get! Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them. Shut your trap, lest you want what I gave them. Ralvo and his stupid cards. You think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadoodle, don't you? Fat. Who needs you? I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. I got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Why don't you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filled... Careful, though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Wait! Call a timeout!
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Our kind of few here. We must help each other.
She bows.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs, I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
You can't get me!
Friend, what do you need?
I magicked you, you're dead!
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can...
You can't get me! I know they help. Got you! I got you!
No one tells me there are so many children in this Forte Gioia. Magisters I handle, but small ones. We do not have many in my tribe anymore. And in yours? I never know how lucky we are.
You're too slow!
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
She laughs and looks around as though taking in the scenery, though her eyes are still covered.
Many people to meet, many stones to turn. And there is a great joy here, as though the walls and water themselves were made by many smiling gods. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it. I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps. You do, someday. Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all. I cannot say more. You see someday.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows my protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way I know I can trust you. I see it before my eyes. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do... Yes, please ask. Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken. But he is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth. not love or joy. I feel very sorry for him. You understand when you meet him after you escape. It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us. I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain. You are here, and so we are here.
Got you! I got you! Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again! Ever! You're really fun! Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me! Ready? Go! You found me! Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Ready? Go!
I know they help.
Oh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's INTRODUCE. My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
I've spotted something.
Even the most noble among us must occasionally dirty their claws.
Back! And you brought... But who is this?
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good gods. Can it be? What in the world are you? A millennium? Can it be? You're an elf, then? Remarkable, truly. I'd only heard of your kind from the stories. It is a pleasure to meet you. Strange to think it's been so long since I've been trapped here. So long since I've seen a living soul. A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg.
It's stuck fast.
forgotten.
Good sir. You have set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... Blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex, may maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity. I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am. Forte Gioia is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Your friends are happy. You're right. You are really strong. Like a hero. And heroes get treasures when they finish their quests. Here, take this. It'll show you how to find my secret fort and my treasure chest. So here's your last quest. If you can find a way up, you can have my treasure.
feel uneasy here.
Fading. Glory is mine.
The frogs are gone. The children shall be safer. I see the good in you. I see all of you. Do you remember what it is like at home?
I know they help.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins discount.
The soldier stands to attention. 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 The soldier stands to attention.
Medicine? What a shame. All you need's a strong constitution, and the gods will take care of the rest.
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes as he clutches the little cluster of flowers to his heart.
For you, my ring, part of me, name of Migo. Thank you. Pretty.
Amid the squalor of Forte Gioia, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking. But you did, and now the tables have turned. You look quite startled to me.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this living scar into my cheek. The mark, but now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Forte Gioia. I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided dears around here would argue such a thing is impossible. Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, then follow me. But wait, you seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be far too conspicuous traveling in a caravan like that.
That's what. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you. Bastard.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel. He taps hammer to nail and...
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Reveal yourself.
Nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me. All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Bastard. I'll be with you soon, love.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. Used to be I had a family, a husband, and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one. You won't regret keeping those friends of yours at your right hand. I brought my own share of knowledge with me from the get-go. Nope.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give...
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I...
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well...
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to...
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. Happy to trundle around with a group of amateurs at your heels, are you? Your funeral, lad. I'll be here when you change your mind.
Coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity you, but Tratra the Ineffable has no patience for weakness. Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores. This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights, and the other has sunk into depths too humiliating to describe. Pity. But of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them. Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease? No, meatbag. Bow before Scepter the Ineffable. Bow before it's too late.
ready.
early memories are overshadowed by a terrifying death, a tempest of teeth, scales, and snarls. You know. You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a ghost. You sought freedom, the life of a seaman. Looking around Fort Joy, you feel excited. A new environment to explore, new people to meet, new challenges to overcome.
This again?
Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous. What in his death caused it? So void-woken are attracted to source. But why? When another divine rises, will source change back? What if there are no sources?
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group. Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for... Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your... Change your mind about my offer yet? I didn't say this would be easy. Or did I say it held no risks? I do promise that if we succeed, we will walk free. Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location. What? You think I'm being lazy? No, this is sheer pragmatism. You see, I need someone who can handle themselves in a scrap. The items within a crocodilian nest on a beach get that artifact. And you and I are as good as free. Go.
The cat's eyes are... It appears
So, what's the news? Well, I certainly got lucky with you, didn't I? The way out's nice and secluded. It starts in a little hidden alcove on the beach. Give me your map. I'll show you where to go. And hurry, not a tick of the...
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben! Ben Mezd! Ifan! Ben Mezd! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away! Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster Ben Mezd away from me.
That's it. I call court. Pay up. Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First, chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat. Ralvo's eyes linger on the table, where the card lies as innocent as a piece of cardboard can be. His gaze travels up your torso to meet your eyes.
Now, where'd you get a thing like that, mate?
Ralvo counts out the entirety of the table's pot without breaking eye contact.
Go!
Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
I don't think I ain't watching.
Greetings, child. You must be very far from your homelands indeed. Hurts to be, troubles me to hear that. Now that the divine has gone, our world's duller, darker than ever before. When he...
You there, elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to... Have you seen him? You have seen him? Tell me, where was he? And you're very sure it was him?
She inspects the ring closely.
This can't be. You said he was upon the beach, yes? I need to have a look myself.
Where are you, darling? Vara. She ain't coming back.
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right hands than an up.
Where are you, darling? Pipe down, Vara. It's time to accept reality.
That's it. I call court. Pay out.
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive. Good day. Irma dear. Please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. Oh, bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look for her. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child, not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry, completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. This place turns people cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here? Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of...
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back. You are an angel. Irma!
The fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to...
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a... And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring...
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. You hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking and air rushing through a tunnel.
He has spoken. Lucian has spoken. The eternal...
garbage.
You peer at the statue. The droplet burns, both hot and cold. The goddess carries...
So, this is Forte Gioia.
If a magister finds you forget my name here.
What a crumbling disaster.
Heading into the kitchen. Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha! Cheeky. What's your name? All right, Slick. Haven't seen you around here before. When did you get in? All right, easy now. You seem sweet, but I'm more curious about you than a bunch of cheesy lines.
She sighs.
Another one of those. Anyway, I was serious before. I work for Griff. So move along. Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood. Move along.
Ain't fit for beasts. Ain't fit for beasts.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Worse than war rations, these.
Nice and slow. Need something in the kitchen, do you?
I've got that special shipment you was asking after.
Take your coin then.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Let me guess. You're here for a match. Dunno what you heard, but they won't take it easy on you just 'cause you're an elf. Nothing I can tell you can't find out by slipping down that hatch. If you've got the spit in you, that is.
When's it gonna be killing time?
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about half an hour, they wake up, and the Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer. You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this sting-tailed fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The dreamers, though, they're on my side, and they've visions of me on the throne. Of course it is. I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. A greater one. A more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let her...
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too, if I chewed that much Drudene.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
Huh? What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. But I had the good breeding not to mention it. So close to the dream. It's been so long, you wouldn't understand.
What took you so long? I'm ready to take up arms if you are.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one's...
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Forte Gioia. Listen up. Back off.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
understand? Then why do you wake a dreamer? You should know. You should know. Oh, I was so close. And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. But I have the good breeding not to mention it.
His eyes well with...
It's hardly any use now. I'm on a ration, but never mind.
The lizard startles awake.
What then? What is it? Oranges. Is that what he told you he's missing? Well, I suppose it's technically true. Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Drudene than the citrus. The Drudene Griff cleverly smuggles into the prison, of course. Stuffed inside the oranges. You don't think it... No, it's not the oranges, but the dreams he's after. Same as I, though. Drudene, it makes you master of all you see when you sleep. It may be hard for you to understand, but my kind, we dream for the greater good. Before I was caught, before I was brought here, I saw a vision. The voice, but just as I was about to see how it happened, the Magisters beat down my door. This is my last chance to find out. So you see, I cannot give back the Drudene, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my gift. They may be our salvation, too. You know what has consequences, my friend. Being digested by a void woken. That... Huh? What? But I was... It was... And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. They don't call us dreamers for nothing, I'm afraid. Oranges. Is that what he told you he's... Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Drudene than the citrus. The Drudene Griff. No, it's not the oranges, but the Drudene. It may be before I was caught, but just as I... So you see, I cannot give back the Drudene, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my gift. They... Blood. And it won't be long before he'll have it, with all his thugs lurking about. Fine, fine, take the Drudene. I'll find more. Another way. Somehow, I have to...
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cave.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Deceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent. Some people settle in. Not you. Smart. In this case, Griff tells you, does he not? I take his supply. I tell you what I know. But first, I know a way out. I show you. And you, finally. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. After I am free, you are free. I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does. I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. You understand. Griff is a powerful man. Power, thank you.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
spare the indignation and hand it over. Now. Good boy. Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question.
This Griff is nothing but a thug. Don't give up Stingtail so easily.
I don't want Stingtail's blood on my hands.
Griff would kill a fellow over petty theft. Giving up Stingtail is no better than murder.
I'm right chuffed to have my supplies back, so I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me who you found them on, or you're gonna have to answer to me, my knife, and each one of my people. And your little elf friend won't make it out alive neither. Oh, you must think I'm playing with you. I don't play. Hand them over.
Something nearby.
your maker.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds
You kill him.
Junk.
an elf.
You. Well done. Sometimes the best way from a situation. You help me. You save me from a terrible man. But still there is more I ask of. Yes, Sahela. She is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower. I understand. But give me your map. I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here. They will send help. I go to her. I wish you good luck.
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye,
Ivan smiled.
Sahela, you are all right.
I sense he is free.
She breaks into a huge child.
One friend brings another home. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see your heart. You want only...
She squeezes.
I do not forget you.
We have help. We survive. And soon we leave.